Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Satori, I'm 25 and I'm a psychic medium, and I may or may not have a message for you. Now, I do want to sort of address the camera quality before I get started, but I want to say as well, if you find this reading helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you need to book a private session, there's a TidyCal link in my channel bio. Just saying thank you to those of you that have been booking from my YouTube page recently. I appreciate you. It means a lot. But yeah, there's been a lot of people complaining about the camera quality. I get it. I do. I have to record on my computer. Not that I need to explain this to anybody. Damn, because I just had a baby and I really don't have time for this bullshit. But I've been getting a lot of hate comments about the quality of the camera. Here's what I have to say to that. Get the fuck over it, okay? If you are that pissed off by the camera quality, you've got to leave, all right? It's gonna be like this for a while. I've got an iPhone 11. The battery drains I can charge it first thing in the morning. It'll be at 100% and then it's dead like not that long after, okay? I have no storage on my phone because it's an older phone, and so yeah. Again, not that I have to fucking explain that, but it's been on my mind lately, and I'm like, what I'm not gonna do is let that make me so insecure that I stop recording videos until I can buy a fucking $1,200 iPhone or expensive ass fucking camera. Like, if one of you wants to do that for me, go ahead. But in the meantime, don't fucking complain. It is what it is, baby. That's all I have to say to that. Thank you guys for being here. For those of you that are kind and leaving good comments, I appreciate you. You mean the world to me. I really do appreciate you. But postpartum, I'm really tired of people trying to kick me while I'm down, whether that's online or IRL. I find this fucking ridiculous, and I'm not going to put up with it. So let's get started. I've got the Pagan Tarot today. Let's see what you need to hear. I'm an extremely honest reader, so understand you'll know if this reading is for you. Like, you will know, because it'll be very clearly for you. What is it y'all need to hear? Calling on your guides, angels, ancestors. Amen. Thank you. We have the Tower, and I can't show it because it's got some imagery that would get me kicked off of YouTube, or banned, or whatever. And we've got the Six of Cups. So I can show you that one to the best of my ability. Okay, so there's these little kids here sitting at the table. Yes, okay. Okay. Some of you guys are meant to work with kids, or you're meant to explore family in some capacity. Now, this will not be for everybody, but I'm getting expanding family, talking about, for some of you, having more children or taking on more projects. This is just about taking on more responsibilities. Six of Cups, ooh, the Tower, I look at this energy. I'm looking up at the moon because there's a moon in this card, but the moon is sort of being covered by the trees. There's something that's hidden from you right now. Maybe you are supposed to move forward a little differently than how you have been because something is going. Sorry, I was like hearing things. Anyways, I was hearing things in the other room and got distracted. I was like, let me pause this. Something's definitely hidden from you right now. I feel like you need to stop being hard on yourself because I'm getting this energy of like, I'm disappointed in myself because I'm not being as logical as I could be, or I'm not being as practical as I could be. Six of Cups, Cups energy, a little bit more emotional. In the Tower, it's like crashing out over how maybe giving yourself shame for how you feel, shaming yourself for where you're at in your life, and that could be monetarily. That could be family wise. Maybe some of you guys are single and you're like, well, I can't seem to, you know, be happy in a romantic relationship, and you just maybe haven't found that person yet, or maybe you have, but things have been hard. All I'm gonna say is, you need not to be hard on yourself and judge yourself, because I feel like you're doing better than you're giving yourself credit for. Okay, what else do we need to hear? Okay, and we have the Page of Cups. Okay. there's something about overcoming odds, like beating the odds. You've beat the odds time and time again, and you're going to. There's something in the near future that's absolutely going to shock you with how it comes into your life. You have this, like, insane ability to feel things before it happens, and I get it. Obviously, I'm a psychic, like, I get it. Um, so this thing that's coming in is going to feel like fire at first. You're going to feel like maybe anger. And the reason I say you're going to feel anger is because it's almost like your inner child has manifested this by pouring old energy and transmuting it into new energy. So you're going to feel like anger turn into passion almost, and like sadness turn into joy. Like, this is a transmutation process in your life, a time where you are transforming into your next self. Yeah, this next moment in your life is about to be a big one, is what I want to say. The Ace of Wands is here. So, wow. This is insane. Page of Pentacles. Whoa, I gotta sit with this. This is a lot. Okay, so like I felt a lot of nervousness around the Ace of Wands. You're getting an offer, you're getting some sort of clear vision for the future ahead. Something that you're like, whoa, that's okay, that makes sense as to why I've been feeling certain things, or you're just going to be feeling like you're getting a lot of clarity, but it makes you nervous because the clarity, it's like when you finally get the clarity you're asking for, so it means you have to take certain actions that maybe you were like putting off, or you were like, I don't want to waste my time in certain places right now. I don't want to like go down certain roads that are only going to lead to nowhere. So you've been probably very particular about certain action steps and not, overdoing it and not being into Lulu land in some capacity. That's what I'm saying is like some of you guys are like, I'm being too delusional, I'm being too impractical, or there's this thing that's coming and it's like it's not a practical decision. It's not something that a lot of people would do. But that's the whole point is you're supposed to blaze your own path forward. Um, the whole point is for you to blaze your own path forward, light the path for yourself, and you've done this. So I don't feel as though you should be disappointed in yourself. I don't know why someone here is feeling this way, but it's like, please stop, please. I feel like your guides on the other side are like, oh my gosh, it's breaking my heart that you feel this way. Like, it's okay that you feel this way. However, you don't have to feel this way, and that's why your guides are like really coming through today to try and give you some clarity to just try and give you permission to be happy, because for some reason you feel like it's not okay to be happy about good things. You feel like it has to be tainted by practicality and, well, I've got to come back down to earth but I feel like in this case you're not supposed to. With magical things, you can treat them as if they are magical, right? If you see the magic in the world, it's okay to point it out and go, hey, that's magical, because that's real, okay? That's a real response. To see magic and go, hey, that's magic. That's real, okay? To see magic and go, yeah, but it's not good enough for me because the timing and this. Like, you can look a gift horse in the mouth, but I wouldn't do that here. I would not let your practical mind destroy something that is meant to make you so happy. Anyways, let me see. You've got the Page of Swords and the Hermit. Okay. I'm hearing that sleep might be a little hard. Restlessness, having a hard time sleeping. Page of Cups and the Devil. You're gonna feel like you can't give away too much. Yeah, I can't give away too much of what I know. You're gonna, again, getting that clarity to move forward, a clear vision, but you have to keep the vision to yourself because, you know, sometimes if the devil can't get through you, it's going to try to come through someone else when you're in your happiest moment. And if you're not fully feeling like, okay, I can trust this person right now with this specific bit of information, then we should be careful. Now, it's not always like someone's trying to be devilish and mean. You know, sometimes it's just that a lot of people carry these belief systems, and when they talk, they're talking from a place of concern, fear, and worry, and they're masking it as like, this is intuition. And I feel like you need to see that for what it is, because some people are like, but I feel like, what if this happens? And what, you can't absorb that, okay? Oh my goodness, like, oh my goodness, that is not yours to carry. So let go of that burden. You deserve someone, you deserve like genuine happiness in your life. And the fact that you feel bad for being happy about certain manifestations or goals you're working on is ridiculous. Like, whoever made you feel that way, I want them to leave you the fuck alone for like a week, okay? Or like forever, whoever this is. Now, with that being said, again, it could just be very, very generalized. Like, just don't tell people in general. If you're feeling like, I need time to process this information, like whatever this is, be patient with yourself, okay? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. People have tried to block your creative flow in the past because they're maybe criticizing the way that you are choosing to create. Maybe it's, again, taking the road less traveled, doing things a little bit less practically than maybe a lot of people would, but that's who you're specifically supposed to be. The High Priestess. Yeah. Spirit is sort of saying, like, ooh. Sometimes miracles happen when we least expect it. So that's what I have for you guys today. I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Again, to book, you need to click on my TidyCal link in my channel bio. Check out my reviews. For those of you that have gotten private sessions with me, if you haven't had a chance to leave a review, please do. I mean to send the review link over. If I haven't sent it over to you, just let me know if you can't find it. But I think you're supposed to get an email from TidyCal with the review link. If you didn't naturally get that, I'll send it to you. I've had a couple of issues recently with, like my Zoom link being, yeah, anyways, it's a whole thing, but the sessions I'm doing are incredible, and I'm so proud of you guys because the questions you're asking are questions that fucking matter, and it's like the best. It's really the best. I love that you guys are so emotionally intellectual. I love that you're open to learning and growing from spirit, and I love that you trust me to help guide you on that process. So thank you for being here. Thanks for listening. Thank you for 1,500 subscribers. What the fuck? Thank you so much for being here. Like, I genuinely, I can't believe it. Like, and I've had, in the past, I had a pretty big following on TikTok, but it's not the same to me, okay? And here's why I'll say that. I say it's not the same because on YouTube, it just feels like it takes a little bit longer to like get going. In my experience, that was the case. So it took me like a year and a half to get any sort of like real traction. I was consistently posting videos, but I started to really lock in like a year ago. So I'm really proud of myself, but yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.